Hey, this is Mike with Riding in the Ozarks, where we talk riding, rallies, gear, and wrenching. So, we got April's bike put back together a couple weeks ago, and I did a test ride, and I had a new audio adapter thing I was testing, and I got no audio from that test ride. I don't really have a great video for that, but I'm going to show you some of the stuff we did to her bike, because I have had some people ask if she's back on the road and if we got her bike back together, and we did a couple weeks ago. So here's where we're at on that. She got new handlebars in first. We had some loaners that we tried, and one pair was a pretty good fit for what she wanted, but they were overall width was a little long, and we couldn't make her factory cables work. So we ordered her a set of black bars. Those were all chrome anyway, and she kind of really wanted black bars, but she'd have taken chrome if the price was right. But since we ordered something, we ordered what she wanted. So she got black handlebars. I got those put on, but we didn't mount the speakers for her stereo system on there yet, because we wanted to get her windshield that she ordered on before we mounted them to make sure we had clearance. So she got a new windshield. Well, it's really a little mini fairing. It's a Memphis Shades Gauntlet. So she got that on. We got it in. A couple days later, we got it mounted. Then we put the speakers on the handlebars in a way that we knew they would clear. Oh yeah, she had a turn signal she broke when she had the accident. I had to take it off. I opened up the wiring and found where it was soldered together in the past, because they weren't factory mounts, factory turn signals, and I heated those joints all up, took that turn signal off, and resoldered a new turn signal on for her. After we got that Memphis Shades mounted, we went home and checked the mail, because her new crash bars were supposed to come that day. They were actually supposed to come the night before and didn't make it. We thought maybe they would get delivered that Saturday morning while we were working on the bike, but alas, no crash bars. I went ahead and took the bike for a test ride without crash bars, and it seemed like everything was pretty good. Everything, the handlebars seemed fine, position, adjusted the mirrors around, kind of got it ready for her. And we did end up going for a ride that afternoon with a friend of mine, John, and she rode the bike a little bit, maybe 60-70 miles without crash bars on it, but we really didn't want to start making that the habit. The crash bars were due. I mean, they were in town, they were just stuck on a delivery truck kind of thing. So come Monday, her crash bars came in. I went up next week and put her crash bars on the bike for her and got it all ready to go. And then she actually went with me on a ride last Sunday to do my first ride on a PC 800 that my uncle has. He's going to get rid of it, and I wanted to ride it once and video it just for the shits and giggles of it, because I'd never rode it. So that video is getting ready to come out, and you might see her in places in the video riding with me. And that was the first ride she did after we got the crash bars on. She hasn't got to ride it but the one time since we got the crash bars on. Last weekend we were out of town and didn't get to ride any, but we're going to try and ride this week. But I wanted to get this little video out, kind of showing what we did to her bike, and a few people have asked how she's doing, so I'll touch on that real quick. When she went and got stitches the day of the accident, they didn't look as close as they should have at how deep the cut was. The EMTs on site did. They knew it was deep, but apparently in the ER, the doctor that did it didn't really look or use the best judgment, from what we could tell, because it wasn't healing really good after 4 weeks still. She got referred by her primary physician to a wound specialist. She had to go 100 miles away to a wound care specialist because there was none near us that had an immediate opening available. And that was just over 2 weeks ago, and he had to kind of scrape it out and clean it out and have her do some different kind of treatments on her leg, because they didn't put a stitch on the inside to help it close up inside and heal, which he said they should have done for as deep as that was. She went back for a follow-up appointment just a couple days ago, and they said it is healing, and they could probably do telemedicine instead of her coming back from this point forward. They ordered more supplies and said it's looking better, but it's not completely closed up, and here we are 6 weeks later. So, and maybe that's normal to some degree, but it should be healed up more than it is. So other than that, she's doing pretty good. Once in a while her wrist still kind of hurts her. She had a second set of x-rays done on that to make sure they didn't miss something, because it was still bothering her. But as far as they can tell, nothing's broken in her wrist. It just, you know, probably a bad sprain, and some days it hurts her more than others or something. But if you guys like this video, make sure you remember to give it a big thumbs up. If you do that YouTube thing, subscribe down below. Hit that bell to be notified the next time I drop a new video. And as always, thanks for your support. Stay safe and keep on riding.